Alright, good day my friends. This is Pitbull Amaram. I'm sure there's many of you know. And today we're going to be fighting with the F16 versus the F16. And as you can see, we are heading into a one circle straight off into the fight here. And then instantly we've already won the first turn, coming in around on his 6, and just trying to get the radar gun sight onto him. At the moment, I was still getting used to how this radar gun sight works. But as you can see, the tiny dot that's currently facing over his jet is what we're using as the cue to shoot. And as you can see there, it works out pretty well. And so that was a short round. Moving on to round 2, and coming into this fight here, I think what my plan is to always take in one circle, because it seems like he likes to always coming too fast. So he comes in too fast, and then it's pretty easy to maneuver to his 6. And then from there, all you really have to do is just hold that. And the new radar gun sight was added not too long ago, and it's still being added for the rest of the jets, including the F-18, the MiG-29, I believe MiG-25. I'm not positive. No, not MiG-25. MiG-23, and then the F-15 already has it. And then the what else is there? The upcoming jets, I assume, will have it as well. And so this round ended pretty quickly. Not much to say. Pretty good shots, and yeah, that'll be it. All right, so moving on to round 3. And if you guys would like to purchase this game for yourself, or the early access anyway, you can head to GUNSHIPIV.com. And you can also join the Discord as well. I may or may not put a link down in the description below. And as well as that, if you do enjoy this, I would really appreciate the support with a like, or if you want to, then you can subscribe. I'll be posting more videos like this. Hopefully in time I'll do in-game voice as well, and not just a voiceover. All right, so focusing on the dogfight. He's currently just rolling onto him, and then we're gonna try to see if we can get him out of front. It's looking pretty dangerous for me right here, so I'm going vertical. I'm trying to get slower than him. So that's the point here, getting slower than him, but also maintaining my controllability over the F16. And right now he's doing a pretty good job of holding there. But as you can see there, I've kind of gotten him out in front, and keeping the altitude advantage here to really have more options than him. Because if anything, I can go down, he can't. If I want to gain speed, I go down as well. Change that gravitational potential into kinetic energy, as little as it may be. And as you can see there, he crossed in front. Pretty well executed plan, and he got his tail taken off, and he ejects right here. Alright, so moving on to round 4, I believe. And you're gonna see some Fox 2 rounds as well in the mix of this, but for this one, doing another guns only. And coming into the merge here again, hopefully taking in one circle, and he seems to be trying to switch it up. He's not maneuvering that much in relation to me. He's staying high, and I'm pulling very high G's to come around onto him. Kind of blacking out here, but going vertical to be that speed, that'll help a lot. Taking some shots there, but ultimately missing, of course. And now going back into a split S, and just trying to get that nose on him before he can come around on me. I'm positive that I have more more speed than him, so I'm able to get that the pull that I need to get that shot on. And now just working on bringing that speed down, because we're transitioning, as you can see, into somewhat of a 2-circle fight, but also a 1-circle fight, because he's gonna try to bring that nose back towards me, but he's not able to do it that well here. And I ran out of guns here, but I'm asking him if he wants to switch to missiles in the same round. So he will agree to that, and in the meantime I'm just staying and maneuvering to him, and he gives the okay there. And now just switching over to the F16s, and now he's deploying his flares, as you can see, to try to decoy my missiles, but I'm not shooting at. I know better than that. And I'm going to take my first shot, but the problem is he can hear my voice cue, so he knows when I'm going to shoot, or when I have a shoot, I should say. And then yeah, just trying to make the best of that last missile. If I can get a kill, then I guess it'll be worth it. But I also have to keep in mind that he too has F16s. But I'm in a pretty good spot here. I'm on a 6. Pretty slow, so I'm trying to gain some speed back by dumping the nose, and then pulling again to keep that the aspect. And now we're if this was a MiG-29, this fight would have been long over with the nose authority that it can't pull over the F16. I'm not saying that the F16 can't, beat it out into a slow speed, 1-circle fight. It definitely can. But MiG-29 definitely has a little bit more control. It's more skill involved, and it definitely takes a lot of hours of training to really master it. And speaking of the MiG-29 and the current jets, they're currently being upgraded on for the latest models, and making sure everything's perfectly. So the dev field is working really hard on that. Trying to make everything as good as it can be. But yeah, as this fight goes on, we have opportunities, one right here, but it does miss. So I'm fully out of everything of guns and ammo. But if I did have any ammo left, if just one bullet, that pass right there would have likely killed him. Now, right now we're just playing with him, letting him know when he should be dead if I have ammo, and we get about 3 chances here to really end it. But no ammo, nothing. So this fight is over, and I don't know what happened there. As soon as I let go of the rudder, it just instantly faced me straight down and put me straight into the ground. So moving on here, I think this is round 5. Yeah, so round 5, coming into this dogfight here, going about 500 knots is the optimal speed for this fight anyways that I would like to come around. It seems to work pretty good for this specific opponent. Yeah, I can't seem to beat that or the way I'm turning. Yeah, it seems like I'm having more maneuverability than him. Obviously, because he's doing something wrong in the cockpit there. He's not using the F16 to its full potential, or not flying it the way it should be flown. And it's looking like we're going into the 2-circle fight here on the deck. So another guns only. So about that. So of course we're going to keep that fight going. I'm trying to keep my speed up. F16's rate speed goes to about anywhere from 350 to 450. Optimally, you want to be at about above 400. But as you can see there, he does manage to get to my 6, and he's taking some shots. I'm just trying to jink right now. I'm trying to nose counter to prevent him from getting a clear on shot, and I'm hoping that going down here and taking that reversal, that I'll be lucky and manage to get something out of him, but it does not work. And I did play that wrong there. If I had stayed into the 2 circle, I might have had a better chance, but you know, I tried to make it work and it did not. So he got lucky there. He got a good shot on, and that'll be his first victory. All right, and I believe this is what, round 6. I think so, round 6. This one he wants to do a F16 fight. So we've got our aim 9 selected, and we are using the aim 9 M's. This is a Desert Storm campaign after all. So the M9s that we are using, they're not the modern version. They're not the X. They're nothing too crazy. In my opinion, I believe they kind of overperform. I mean, the game is still in alpha, very early on, and yeah. So using the M9s here, and as you can see, we're in that fight in the merge, and we are now vertical. And he's taken a shot there earlier, and I did not hit. So now we've got the altitude on him, and trying to dump the nose. I dumped the nose just a little bit to gain some more speed. More speed equals more maneuverability, more turning room, and yeah. So get that speed up, and we're in a vertical F16 fight. And usually you want to keep these fights somewhat 1 circle, because of course you know, you want to keep 1 circle so those missiles don't, you know, or the player, I should say, doesn't have the space to get a F16 solution out on you. So he was kind of aggressive there in the first bit here. He's still taking shots, taking a lot of shots actually, and he's firing, and that F16 does hit. That was a pretty tough one for me. He had a very good start there, and he managed to turn it around. That's his second victory, and moving on to round 7, it should be. So I believe this one is gonna be another F16 fight. So I don't think it's gonna last very long, but kind of doing the Syrian lead turn on him here, and as you can see here, I made kind of a big mistake. I didn't have my throttle all the way up. So right now I'm at 92% throttle, and I do not have afterburner on, but it actually ends up working out in my favor that I didn't know it was on. So his missile didn't have as much time to track there, or track a bigger heat signature, I should say, and free flaring as well also helps. So in the trade there, I ended up taking that victory. And moving on here to round, what is this, round 8? I'm having a hard time keeping track, but round 8, and into the merge. I'm going to be using one F16 to make it easy for him. He is kind of struggling here a bit, and he fires, but of course that goes right by my cockpit. Surprised actually. I think I was min-ranging his missile there, so I don't think it would have hit either way. But now I'm pretty offensive on this 6. I'm taking that F16 shot, and it just barely goes under him. It seems to track for a little bit, and then it just goes right by. I don't know what's the deal with these missiles sometimes, but right here I have him right in my HUD, but I'm not getting any radar gun sight. But it doesn't really matter. I just sawed him in half, even without it, and that ends that one. So the F16 has had, you know, a lot of work over the past few months. A lot of work to try and make it as accurate as possible, to its best potential. And you know, it's come a long way. It's still getting upgrades. The entire game is getting upgrades all the time, and there's updates constantly coming out. If not every week, then you know, every other week or every 3 weeks, depending on the workload for the devs here. And what is this? I believe round 8 now. And this one's gonna be guns only, as evident by the chat messages in the top left. So into the merge, and at first we took some early shots there that didn't seem to make any contact with him, and just into that vertical, come back down, getting that speed, and got his 6, and I'm able to take as many shots as I'd like for a while. And it seems like that pipper was right on him when I shot, but nothing made contact, but it must have been really close. So now he's going vertical, and he's going really slow, and this is kind of a big move here, because I thought at first that he was going to beat me out in that, but he ended up just stalling, and he's falling towards the ground now, and he does seem to recover, but I'm still on the 6. Nothing's changed about that. So I dumped my nose right there a little bit, gained some speed right up to 250 just to get a little bit more energy to follow him into the vertical. And now we finally got that radar gun sight, and he's slow and in front. This should be a somewhat easy shot, but it seems like I'm missing here. Embarrassing. And yeah, it's a very slow speed fight right now. I'm at 180 knots, previously like 160. And I start to shake a little bit there. The aircraft starts to freak out, but I do manage to gain it back under control, and going down I managed to get up to about 350 knots. And yeah, still only 6, still pretty offensive. This fight should have been over a while now, but he's gotten really lucky there. Yeah, manages to just pull out of my hut there. He goes underneath, and then I still have the altitude advantage, so I roll over on top of him, trying to force him back out in front. And we do manage to do that, and now we're coming up pretty dangerously, stalking up on him here. Still on his 6, just keep managing to get it back. He tries to reverse the turn and taking some shots there. I think at least one bullet must have hit him there, but he didn't die from that. And now he's just lined up straight in front of my HUD, and there goes his tail there. His vertical stabilizer is gone. So yeah, he managed to get a good kill right there, and that will end around 8, if I'm keeping track correctly, around 8. And that'll be all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course gunship4.com, and like and subscribe. Bye.